Ayo. I'm on my lunch break, working a split at the sushi spot. I wanted to just bring up a little something. I got a great compliment today. Um, I've been working in this town for 12, 12 years. I moved here in 2014, and I am a chef. That's a title that I'm very proud that I earned. While when I first moved here, I opened up a ramen shop for these people, and I gained a reputation of being stern, of being an asshole, really. But my being an asshole created results, financially beneficial results for lots of people, and additionally, really good food. And a customer came into the sushi bar today, and we caught eyes, and I kept looking, and she kept looking, and then it was one of those, how do I know this person? And then we caught up for a second, and she works for the Chamber of Commerce, and she was there when I did my ribbon cutting for the Wayward Fox, my restaurant, and she said that she's glad that I'm doing food again, and I told her that I also do hot dogs, and she says, you're too good to just be doing what you're doing. You need to open your own restaurant again. The only reason the Fox closed was because of COVID. And I said, well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I've heard this quite a few times from different people, but I want to show, I'm either going to narrate, I'm going to have to edit it in some way, but I want to show you how my life has looked in an analogy of cucumbers. So this is how it has looked, and this is what it looks like now. And there is a clarity, precision. I've said this quite a few times when I'm in my efficient era, when I'm in my, because there's so many characters and people inside my brain, all fighting for attention. There are different Steves. There are kind and gentle Steve. There's definitely an aggressive Steve. There's selfish Steve. There's lots. I love the fact that sometimes my life can look like that mashed up pile of cucumbers, because it's still trying to do the job. But there's other times that things go exactly where they're supposed to go, and in exactly the position that I want them in. That sat here, and she said, you're far too good at what you do to just, and really I heard far too good at what you do to just, like the just part. And I did say to her, I don't really want to open a restaurant. If anything, I would do a pop-up. But what that happens in my head, and maybe it happens to others, is the thing that you did for so long and loved and cared for loses a big part of it. And some of your love and attention shifts to resentment, anger, not hatred, resentment and anger. I didn't want to put forth the effort, to be honest, to be bluntly. And I've spoken about this, but yeah, I'm still hurt by a bunch of people, but that doesn't change. I can change how I feel about it, and that's the new course. The past few years of my life has been living like these cucumbers, and I have a exact goal that I have defined. And in order to get that exact goal, I know that I need to look like the new set of cucumbers. I'm not saying that that is what you need to do. This isn't a pressure towards you. This is a realization and accountability. The reason why I'm doing this, so that maybe you out there, you don't feel alone. Instead of it just being a shared therapy session, I am holding myself accountable to you. by saying that I'm going to do this, instead of just saying I'm going to do this, I'm showing the process of how I'm getting it done. Yesterday posted 30 out of 100, which is really cool to me. I've skipped a few, but I'm being grateful for this space. It is nice to work in it's a restaurant, so it's supportive. There's certain restaurant things that are always going to be present. We don't need to get into the negatives of that. The thing that makes me the most stoked is the quality of the fish. I haven't seen this type of quality in a long time. And the staff that handles the fish cares for it, which is giving me permission to carry it, in all honesty. I'm the old guy here, which is pretty fucking cool. It's funny. I was always the youngest with sushi. Again, is that I pushed off myself for so long because I didn't want the negative parts. But I'm realizing that the negative is a part of me, and I want 100% of myself. I don't want to hide the things that I need work on, because I don't want to say I dislike them. There's things that I need to put effort towards. Yeah, there's more that can be said, but I want to keep it short. And I got a crazy story about Hokusai. If you guys tune into the next episode, I'll tell you about it. Yo, I wanted to continue something. After I shot that little thing and I was deciding to go for edit it, don't edit it. Anyways, I went to go get a coffee. Good old Buc-ee's. And I was just thinking about, because I keep my, it's not an earbud, it's a earplug. I keep my earplugs in now. And it just helps. And then I was thinking about, and then I videoed my daughter, and my daughter said, "Daddy, why do you have your earplugs in?" And I said, it just makes me feel more comfortable because the world's very loud. And then I just thought to just say to her, Kira, there's going to be times in your life where you're going to say, I should fit in. Let me do something to look like somebody else or talk like somebody else or not be as loud. Let me just act like everybody else. And I said, when you have that feeling, tell that feeling to shut up. Just do what you want to do. Life's too damn short to let somebody else change you as a person.